Hey, my name is ShawNshawN. I sell art on ShawNshawN.co. Today we're going to review Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. So it's a film by Haline, Reijn. Time is 1 hour and 35 minutes, so spot on to my hour and a half sweet spot I like. Actors are Amandla Stenberg plays Sophie, Maria Bakalova plays Bee, Rachel Senott plays Alice, Pete Davidson plays David, Myha'la Herroid plays Jordan, Lee Pace plays Greg. So it's a group of teens. They meet up at this countryside mansion in the middle of nowhere, and then it starts a storm, so then they're affected by the storm. They decide to play this really spooky game where they turn off the lights, and then one of them is the killer, and then you walk around until you bump into the dead body, and then, you know, the person playing dead body. And then you turn the lights and try to guess who the killer is. And that starts off the evening. However, they run into a real dead body about like into the second body. You're like, oh shit, there's a real killer on the loose. And they're up in the middle of nowhere, so they start to suspect each other, and they start to suspect this person, that person, who can you trust, who can you not trust. And the paranoia just goes on and on and on because they're all used to cell phones. They grew up on cell phones and they don't have any cell reception, so analysis wise, it's like, are people really this dumb that grew up with cell phones? I don't know. I grew up without a cell phone. I had weeks with no landline, so to me this wouldn't be scary at all. I would just be like, use your brain, the lights are out, the electricity's out. But these are teenagers, so I could see a little bit of paranoia that might drive this to some crazy everyone kills everyone. It's really funny because I feel like a lot of modern day horror films, they all feel like they can't do a good horror film unless you take away the cell phones, which is kind of like really lazy script writing, I think. You can make a good film with cell phones still. Obviously, if you have a cell phone, you have Google, so that kind of eliminates a lot of terror. Because you can Google like, oh, what happens in this scenario? What happens in that? And you can really solve a case really fast on your cell phone. So maybe it's necessary. I don't know. To me, it just seems like lazy script writing to just work with the cell phone and move on, you know? You don't need to shoot it in the 70s. You don't need to take out the cell phones, but I don't know, horror directors seem like they have to. I like the idea of the paranoia that grows over time with the teens, and they kind of suspect each other, and then someone gets accidentally killed, and then another person gets accidentally killed or purposely killed, and you're like, oh my God, they're the killer, and let's kill them. And so that's kind of a fun twist on the classic whodunit. I like a lot of parts they don't use music, so you're just kind of, you know, a lot of high tension scenes with, you know, walking around in the dark. The element of jealousy comes up between several of the lovers, or like, oh, you were jealous of my lover and he doesn't fuck me enough, and all kind of stuff that you're going to see in this film. It's kind of a really fun thing. There's a good twist of who's the villain, who did it, and then, you know, the paranoia keeps switching back and forth. Is it this person? No, it's this couple. Oh no, it's not that couple, it's this person. And it just keeps on and on and on. At the very beginning, there's this overly long lesbian kiss. I mean, they're lesbians fine, but they literally put like a minute on this huge kiss, like, we're Hollywood, we can show you that lesbians exist. Look, you weird conservatives. Like, dude, just do the kiss and then move on. It's like, if you're not gonna have like a full sex scene, then why do you put more than that? It's like so silly, you know? Just seemed really goofy to me, a little bit too woke, but who cares, you know, at the end of the movie, it's just a horror film. I think it's a fun horror film, one-time view. I don't think I would collect it. If you'd like to see more, you can subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next movie review. Thanks for watching, guys.